Hello, and welcome back to CineBolt. We're diving into the first half of 2025, and let me tell you, Hollywood has truly outdone itself. We've seen an incredible lineup of films that are not just entertaining, but are actually transforming the industry. We're talking about everything from mind-bending sci-fi to emotionally charged dramas, and, of course, those spectacular blockbusters that just grab you. Whether you're in the mood for some pulse-pounding action, a gripping survival story, or perhaps a journey into unique realms of fantasy, this year's cinematic offerings really do have something for everyone. So in this video, we've rounded up the top 12 Hollywood movies of 2025 so far that you absolutely need to check out. Kicking off our list at number 12 is Bring Her Back. Now, if you're a fan of supernatural horror, you might recognize the directors, Danny and Michael Philippou, from their previous hit, Talk to Me. This film centers on two half-siblings who find themselves in the care of a foster mother after a family tragedy. But here's where it gets really interesting. The foster mother is dealing with her own profound grief, and she harbors some seriously dark secrets involving an occult ritual. As the siblings start to uncover the truth, they're plunged into a world of psychological torment and supernatural dread. This movie masterfully blends different horror elements, and it's known for some pretty intense and unsettling imagery. The performances, especially from Sally Hawkins as the foster mother, really elevate the film's emotional depth and tension. It's a chilling experience with a poignant core, and definitely one for the hardcore horror fans out there. Coming in at number 11, we have The Gorge, a 2025 sci-fi action film that puts two elite snipers in a truly unique situation. They're stationed on opposite sides of this mysterious, monster-infested gorge, and tasked with guarding it for an entire year. Initially, it's just silence and solitude, but gradually, they start to connect through written messages and even sharpshooting contests across the chasm. But their mission takes a wild turn when they discover that the gorge is home to some grotesque, mutated creatures, and there's a much larger, sinister secret at play involving a private defense firm. This film beautifully blends tense action with a slow-burn romance, exploring themes of isolation, trust, and pure survival. While the first half focuses on their developing bond, the latter half really amps up the combat and reveals some shocking truths. It's an atmospheric and thrilling ride, brought to life by strong performances from Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy. At number 10, we're taking a trip back to a beloved classic with the live-action reimagining of Lilo and Stitch. This is a 2025 science fiction comedy drama that brings the heartwarming story of Lilo Pelikai, a lonely Hawaiian girl facing family challenges, and Stitch, a genetically engineered alien disguised as a dog, to life. Stitch's arrival, as you might expect, brings a mix of chaos and incredibly heartwarming moments as he and Lilo form a truly unique bond, teaching each other all about family and acceptance. The film dives into themes of belonging and resilience, all set against a vibrant Hawaiian backdrop with that classic Elvis and traditional Hawaiian music vibe. While there might be a few new takes on characters and side plots, it's largely praised for its humor, heartfelt story, and absolutely beautiful scenery. Next up at number 9 is Ballerina, a 2025 action thriller set in the expansive John Wick universe. Starring Ana de Armas as Eve Macaro, this film follows a ballerina who transforms into an assassin, driven by revenge for her father's murder. You'll see Eve's journey from a vulnerable girl to a lethal operative, trained by a notorious crime syndicate. What's cool here is that Eve's fighting style is distinctly different from John Wick's precise gunplay. It's scrappier, more unpredictable, and incorporates all sorts of unconventional tactics. The story digs into themes of revenge, identity, and the heavy cost of a life of violence, as Eve grapples with her humanity amidst her deadly skills. It also adds new layers to the John Wick mythology, showing the complex relationships between different assassin factions. Ballerina truly balances thrilling choreography with emotional depth, which makes it a standout spin-off in the franchise. Sliding into the 8th spot is Mickey 17, a 2025 science fiction black comedy from the brilliant mind of Bong Joon-ho, set in the year 2054. The story centers on Mickey Barnes, an expendable crew member on a mission to colonize an ice planet. What makes Mickey expendable? Well, he's cloned with all his memories restored every time he dies during dangerous tasks. The film gets really interesting when Mickey 17 unexpectedly returns after being presumed dead, leading to some serious tension with his aggressive clone, Mickey 18. Their uneasy coexistence plays out against a backdrop of corporate and political intrigue, with a side of romance for Mickey. This movie cleverly blends dark humor with sharp social commentary on everything from economic disparity to environmental exploitation. While it's visually impressive and conceptually rich, it's a thought-provoking addition to Bong's incredible filmography. At number 7, we have a fresh take on a classic with Final Destination Bloodlines. This 2025 installment breathes new life into the franchise by focusing on Stephanie Reyes, a college student whose nightmares are tied to a 1969 disaster that her grandmother, Iris Campbell, managed to avert. Iris's premonition saved many lives back then, but in doing so, she disrupted death's grand design, and now death is coming for the survivors and their descendants in the original Fatal Order. The film really explores the ripple effects of cheating death, diving into family trauma and the undeniable nature of fate. Expect some inventive death sequences, of course, but also a more intimate focus on this bloodline concept, which adds a cool new layer. Plus, fans will be happy to hear that Tony Todd returns for a poignant final role as the cryptic mortician, Bloodworth. It's a strong entry that offers both nostalgia and some fresh twists. Coming in at number 6 is the live-action remake of How to Train Your Toothless, that incredibly rare Night Fury dragon. Set on the Isle of Berk, the movie explores their unlikely friendship. Number 5 spot goes to Predator, Killer of Killers, a 2025 animated anthology film that expands the Predator franchise in a really inventive way. Directed by Dan Trachtenberg, this film weaves together 3 distinct stories, each set in a different historical era. You'll see a Viking raider seeking revenge, a ninja caught in a brutal family conflict in feudal Japan, and a World War II pilot confronting an alien threat in the skies. Each segment delves into the human characters' emotional journeys, which are then intensified by encounters with those deadly Yautja hunters, the Predators. The animation style is quite striking, complementing the intense action and atmospheric storytelling. It's been praised for its direction, writing, voice performances, and score, offering a thoughtful and engaging expansion of the Predator mythos while keeping that signature blend of sci-fi, horror, and action. At number 4, we have Life of Chuck, a science fiction drama with a truly unique reverse chronological structure. This film traces the life of Charles Chuck Krantz from his death at age 39, which, surprisingly, coincides with the end of the universe all the way back to his childhood. It opens amidst apocalyptic chaos, natural disasters, and societal collapse, where Chuck's face mysteriously appears on billboards with the message, "Thanks, Chuck." As the story moves backward, we see Chuck in moments of pure joy, like dancing with a street performer, hinting at his zest for life, despite an impending brain tumor. The final act explores his upbringing, blending coming-of-age themes with a haunting atmosphere that suggests Chuck's consciousness is a universe unto itself. It's a thoughtful meditation on mortality, the richness within a single life, and finding meaning amidst inevitable loss, all handled with a heartfelt tone without being overly sentimental. Taking the 3rd spot is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, a high-stakes spy action film that continues the incredible saga of Ethan Hunt, played by the iconic Tom Cruise. The story picks up with Ethan battling a malevolent artificial intelligence known as the Entity, which is threatening global nuclear catastrophe. The president wants Ethan to surrender a key to the Entity's source code, but naturally he refuses and embarks on a mission to stop it with his trusted team. The plot is packed with intense action sequences, cyber warfare, and those classic moral dilemmas about technology's control over humanity. While it delivers thrilling set pieces and some powerful emotional performances, it does juggle a large cast and has a few pacing quirks. Despite some reliance on green screen, it offers a fitting, if imperfect, farewell to one of cinema's most iconic heroes. At number 2, we have the 2025 superhero film Thunderbolts, which offers a really compelling twist on the genre. This movie focuses on a team of anti-heroes, essentially, who are trapped in a deadly mission, orchestrated by a powerful CIA director. This group, including characters like Yelena Belova and John Walker, has to navigate betrayal and their own dark pasts to survive, and ultimately confront a superpowered man battling his destructive alter ego. The film really delves into themes of redemption, trust, and the true complexity of heroism, showing how the team's solidarity helps to save the day. With intense action, dark humor, and unexpected emotional depth, Thunderbolts challenges the typical superhero archetype by humanizing these flawed characters and exploring the blurred lines between heroes and villains, while also setting up some exciting future developments for the MCU. And finally, at number 1, we have Sinners, directed and written by the incredibly talented Ryan Coogler. This genre-blending film is set in the 1932 Mississippi Delta and stars Michael B. Jordan as twin brothers, Smoke and Stack. They return home to open a juke joint, hoping to create a safe space amidst the harsh realities of Jim Crow racism. The film starts strong, immersing you in a rich Southern Gothic atmosphere, incredible music, and intense social struggle, with a diverse cast and memorable characters. Coogler's daring blend of historical drama, music, and horror is truly enhanced by Michael B. Jordan's outstanding dual performance. The horror builds slowly but hits powerfully, combining fear with social commentary, and while it skillfully uses vampires as a metaphor for systemic tyranny, the second act can get a little crowded. Overall, though, Sinners is one of the most distinctive and influential genre films of 2025, supported by Jordan's engaging characters, Coogler's atmospheric direction, and a marvelously pleasing core that lifts you up. So that's it for our top Hollywood movies of 2025 so far. What do you think of this list? And have you seen any of these, or are there others you think deserve a spot? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more movie and series recommendations, and I will catch you in the next video.